Which question? I don't know. I haven't seen
Yeah.
any of the questions. Did you text them to me?
We're live.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Hey everyone. Hey everyone. We are live. Thank you for joining us. Um, I'm going to go around and introduce everyone, and then everyone's going to introduce themselves and talk about what you've been doing lately and any kind of news you might have. So, everyone, you know Tasha. Tasha Marie talks reaction and reviews. Then we've got Sofa Time talks with Kels. Kels, let us see you. Kels is on a trip and she has invited a special friend to join us. And they are in the kitchen. So, kitchen table talk is always lots of fun. So, Kels, who is your friend? Tell us who your friend is and how you
Well,
two know each other.
without further ado, I'm gonna just go ahead and let this lovely introduce herself. So go ahead.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Andy J. I am the holistic gangster. I'm a certified health coach. My friend of forever, of a lifetime, just popped up and just put me on this show. So I'm here to do whatever it is she needs me to do.
Okay. So, yeah. So holistic gangster? What do you do? So you do holistic like medicine, healing,
Yes,
yoga,
crystal,
doula.
right. We on our way there. But Tony is um, right now I'm
Okay.
focused on wellness,
Okay.
holistic,
Awesome.
and like a gangster.
So, how do people reach you if they want to learn more about your services? Are you on Instagram? Do you have a
The,
Facebook if you'd like to tell everyone?
yes, the
Or,
holistic.
if it's business, I mean, we don't want, whatever you feel comfortable giving out.
Yeah, at IG, the holistic gangster. That's my IG, and then my Facebook is Andy J, and that is or Andy Jones, and that is with two E's, ANDEE.
Okay, awesome. Tasha, what have you been up to this week? What's going on, girl?
Girl, trying to withstand this quarantine life. But other than that, not too much of anything. Just trying to, do some more self reflecting. I just trying to get some things going with these channels. Um, that's pretty much it. Not a whole lot going on. Just can't really leave the house, can't go anywhere. So, but I have started watching more things. I've been watching Netflix. I watched what was it called? The Tiger King. I watched that. That was really good. I know a lot of people on social media has been talking about that. So that was good. I'm watching now Madam C.J. Walker's documentary. So I'm watching that now. So yeah, girl, not too much of anything. What about you? What you been up to?
Well, I've been doing the same thing, Tasha. I've been working my channels, of course. Well, let me just take a step back. So, of course, I've been going through this whole thing with the homeschooling. I mean, I think everybody's in the struggle. If you've got kids in school and having to get these packets done and all of this Google Classroom and all of that, on top of exactly staying close to home. I think maybe I went to the grocery store once this week, and I don't know. It's rough for me because I do like to be out. Um, but it's given me an opportunity to work on my channels. So Love Lies and Lace Fronts. Last night got over 1,000 subscribers, so I was really happy. Yeah, I know I hit my first big milestone for this channel, which this so yeah, I'm really happy about it. I mean, you guys know what happened and why I kind of created Love Lies and Lace Fronts, and then but my vlog channel is still going on. I was recording some content tonight. Maybe I'll have a vlog up tomorrow afternoon, but yeah, that's just just working both channels, and that's pretty much it. And then I'm here with you ladies tonight.
All right, well, girl, yeah, that's good. Congratulations on Love Lies and Lace Fronts. I know you've been working on that for a while, and I'm glad you got it to where it needs to go or where it needs to be, and you'll
Hmm.
go even further with it. I would also like to encourage anybody in the chat, if now's the time. If you want to start some type of channel on social media, now's the time to do it. So if you want to do it, do it.
That's right.
Right.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you, Kels, thank you. Yeah, I mean, and yeah, so and we're of course here. I mean, gosh, we know that. What's that clicking noise? Do you guys hear any clicking?
I hear it. It's real bad. I don't know what it is.
Kels, is there some clicking over there?
I hear like a little static, but it doesn't sound like bad.
Okay, it stopped. Um, so yeah. Oh, okay. The video went off. So, okay. It stopped. So I think we're
Okay, I'm
good.
gonna get a call.
But yeah, I guess we're gonna get
Goodness.
started with some questions
Oh,
and
I thought I turned
I don't know, and I
the
guess if
call.
however things progress, maybe we can chit chat um and get further caught up.
Okay.
Hmm.
All right.
Shoot.
I'm ready when you are. Just let me know when you're ready.
Are y'all ready
Hey
over
to
there?
everybody live, thank you so much for joining us
I can't
tonight. Thank you so
hear.
much.
Kels, you can't
I
hear
see
Let's
us?
people.
see.
I see people in the live saying
I'm
they're
gonna have to
bored.
leave and come back.
Child, don't you know? Don't I know it? Hey, melanated. Hey, Sarah. I think
Okay, I
Sarah
think we
Sarah
lost.
Whitestyle. She's been on before. Sarah has a giveaway going on right now.
Oh wow.
She has a giveaway going on right now. So if you guys have not subscribed to Sarah's Lifestyle, y'all need to go over there and check her out. Not just for the giveaway, she does have really good content over there. So y'all go check her out. Hey, Leslie.
Okay, here's
Hey,
Kels back.
Ebony.
Hey
Hey,
Kels.
DVO.
Okay.
So hey, everybody. All right. So when Kels get back in, we'll be ready to get started.
Sorry, I got a
Okay,
phone
guys.
call. I thought I turned my phone on like do not disturb, but a call came through.
Hey, I just want to ask one thing really quick, guys. Let's go ahead and get the likes up too. Don't forget, when you like this live, it tells YouTube that you are enjoying this content. Therefore, it will suggest this content. So if you are here and you are supporting, hit the like. If you are here and you are hating, go ahead and hit the thumbs down because either way, we need you to be present and accounted for, like those little census forms that you got in the mail. So go ahead and be counted and go ahead and vote with your conscience. Okay. Let's see if the likes are going up. Okay. And here we do not charge to ask a question. So if you have one, let us know and we will go ahead and address it accordingly. Let's
All right,
see.
y'all. So here goes the first question.
Okay.
This is from an anonymous post. It says, "My friend recently was messing with a married man and caught
Uh-oh.
a VD. For people who are not aware what VD stands for, that's venereal disease. Um, it's the VD that she caught was trick for short, which is trichomonas. She decided not to tell him because men usually will blame the woman. He was the only guy she was messing with for 1 year. She received some meds which she's supposed to give half to him, but didn't. She knows his address. Should she just mail them to him because she's probably not the only one? So he wouldn't know where he got it from. How would y'all handle this? Men don't have symptoms. So
Wow.
this girl's friend has trichomonas. She was messing with this guy for she was messing with one guy. She was scared to tell him. She took the meds, but she didn't give him the meds. The friend wants to know if she should just send him the meds in the mail because they feel like he been messing with so many women, he won't know who his came from, or should she just let it go?
My God. Isn't that something that gets reported to the health department? So I wonder if it's something that gets
Not
reported.
trick,
No.
not
Okay.
trick.
How does
Mm-mm.
he not have symptoms? Isn't that like I'm trying to look it up.
With trick, they won't have symptoms. Say that again, baby. What's your name again? I'm sorry.
Andy, he would be a asymptomatic person if he does not have symptoms. I'll be right
So
back.
is it true that men don't get symptoms for trichomonas?
Not all men, only men that are asymptomatic to getting symptoms from diseases.
So maybe he's going to be a carrier versus someone who's going to get it full. Look, I don't know. I think that if she wants to cut and run, take your medicine, and I would never talk to the guy again. Just leave him alone. Because you know what? If it's that good and he's passing it all around town, then you got a taste of what your future holds. And maybe next time it's not going to be something that you can get at the pharmacy to cure it. So if you're not sure that you want to tell him, right? Yeah, because he got it from somewhere, huh?
A married man should be off limits anyway, and that's just a
Oh, I
sign.
forgot that he was even married. So yeah, I mean, just girl, I mean, I'm sure his wife figured it out when she got it because I mean that stuff is highly contagious. So it says right here. It says first discovered in 1836 when found these parasites in the pus of patients suffering from vaginitis and inflammation of the vagina. I mean, that sounds painful.
That sounds awful.
So it's like a parasite inside the pus of someone suffering. So it's like a severe vaginitis. Like that's horrible. Cut
Yeah,
and run. Take your
like
medicine and
a
go.
real bad yeast infection, basically.
Ugh.
It's a real bad yeast infection. Um, Here's the thing. I know she says that she was only been messing with him for a year, so she feels like this is the one. I mean, at the end of the day, what do you care if he get mad? Child, he's married. Okay.
Right.
So you should have said, look here, just so you and your wife can be protected, you might want to swallow these other half of these pills I got from the Board of Health, because you need them and she do too. To me, I feel like that was very irresponsible of her not to tell this man, considering she already knew she was in a menage a trois, even though the wife wasn't a willing participant. But you basically in a menage a trois, okay? Because all three of y'all having sex together, just the wife wasn't in the bedroom. So you should have told that man, and that's very irresponsible of you.
But if that's the only guy that she was with, how he potentially gave it to her, where's the other woman who's suffering from this raging nasty infection in
Oh, it
her
don't matter
in
who the
her
other woman is. It's just the fact that
well,
she
I
needs to
mean,
tell him that he has it. Like
right,
she
but
should have
nobody
when she
told
knew
her.
she had
No one
when
told
she
her.
I mean, right, but once she was aware that she had it and he was the only one she been having sex with, so she should have told him that she has trichomonas. Like, why would you not tell him? Like, why do you care if he never talks to you again? He shouldn't be talking to you anyway, girl. He got a whole wife.
I get it, but I just wonder if he hadn't told her. I wonder if he already knows, like, oh, okay.
He don't have most men, like the young lady said, he must be asymptomatic. He didn't even have symptoms, so he doesn't know he has it.
Okay,
And
what I'm
more than
saying
likely, go ahead, baby.
Would she know if he didn't have symptoms if she never asked or offered him the medicine? We don't know if she even told him, right?
We don't know what. Repeat that again.
She didn't tell him, right?
Right.
So we don't know if he had symptoms or not.
That's right.
Well, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct.
So say that he didn't know because he was never told.
Right. So that's what I'm saying.
She's not telling each other.
Right. Right. But if he's not having symptoms, he doesn't know what to tell anybody if he's not having symptoms.
But we don't know that he's not.
I'm just saying. I'm just using that. Like, let's just say he didn't know, because like if we're gonna go with the most men don't have symptoms, we're gonna consider he's one of the most men.
But wouldn't his wife have symptoms though? Like he should know at this point. If she knows, my point is his wife should know. And if his wife has already, and I know I'm going further than the letter, but what I'm saying is we don't know, he doesn't know, and it's not because he doesn't have symptoms. It's not, it's maybe because he's already knows and he's already taken care of it because his wife found out. I mean, if she's got symptoms and she's been to the doctor, it says severe itching. His wife knows. Unless he's not having sex with his wife,
I was gonna say that too, though. We don't
she
know
knows.
if he having sex with his wife. I'm assuming because they married, they are having sex, but we don't know that he having sex with. Clearly, he's having sex with other women, but we don't know if he having sex with his wife. So
Right. Well, interesting.
When she could be over there just taking a whole bunch of vaginosis, thinking she just got a bad yeast infection and getting cleared up for a couple of days, and then she probably over there figuring, why I can't get rid of this yeast infection? Because this is not a yeast infection, it's trick.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly.
Ain't with the doctor. She probably ain't had no pap smear. Because I'm pretty sure most women should be going to the doctor at least once a year to get their annual, getting their pap smear. So, again, we don't know enough because the person in the post didn't tell us enough. But at the end of the day, she should have told that man. That's all I'm saying. She should have told him that she tested positive for trip. I don't care if you didn't tell him because you thought he was going to be, because like she said, she didn't tell him because most men always blame the women. So I guess she's saying she didn't tell him because she didn't want him to think she's screwing somebody else. But at the end of the day, what do you care what he thinks? Because it's obvious he's screwing somebody else because he whole married, sis. So what do you care? I would have told him, look here, nasty ass ninja. I got you. Here go your half of the medicines. I'm out.
Wow, that's
so let's see what they say. Okay, so
good question.
Everyday life with Kelly Girl says, okay, sorry, just being trapped in the house watching this YouTube. I'm so sorry, my bad, nothing but love. I don't know what you mean, baby. I don't know I'm missing something. Sean says, ew, nasty, nasty. Yeah, so that's all we're saying, y'all. We just want to know, should she have told him or she had just sent him the meds and the medicine? No, you shouldn't, because that's being a child. You're a grown-ass woman. You should have told that man that you was itching and burning and how he felt about it afterwards. Who freaking cares? You know what I'm saying? Because I would think you shouldn't be trying to be with him anymore anyway if he's nasty enough to bring you a disease. That's my thought.
Yeah, I mean that's wild. I was looking at the symptoms and it said something about like severe itching. That's why I'm just kind of like, gosh, if if he's handling business at home and I guess he wants to stay married, I would imagine, but my goodness. That is a hell of a situation.
Infection. And for most people, if you keep it long enough, you kind of just get immune to it. You know what I'm saying? If you keep it long enough. But obviously, this girl wasn't used to her stuff itching like crazy and extra discharge. Obviously, this young lady wasn't used to that, and she knew something wasn't right. Right. So if she knew something wasn't right, and she went on ahead and went to the doctor and discovered that something wasn't right, then if she was mature enough to go do that, she should have been mature enough to let this man know that she burning. I wouldn't care who he thought she caught it from. Look, I'm telling you, you burning. Here go your medicine. If you don't want to take your medicine, at least I'm letting you know. But see, this is how this keeps spreading, because if she doesn't tell him, then obviously if he's cheating on his wife or her, he got to have some other boo things in the midst. So how do you know the next man you meet ain't one of the men that has slept with some of the other women he slept with, or even maybe his wife, because she probably, doing her thing to try. Ain't no telling what's going on.
Well, I mean, Tasha, if you've got look, if she's willing to do what she's doing, which is sleeping with a married man, I don't know that she's really like thinking like, what's the right thing for me to do all the time? I mean, maybe she likes walking on the wild side, be a little bit of a bad girl. Maybe she's a little bit of a baddie. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she got caught up in hot girl summer. I don't know. I mean, hey, she might be like, you know what? Risk, no reward. You out here just like I'm out here. Handle your business.
Yeah, but being a big old freak don't mean you want to just walk around with diseases. She should have just told that man she burning. Period. You know what I'm saying? Just tell him I'm burning. Go on about your business.
Okay. Kels, Andy, Kels. Can you guys hear? Okay. Tasha, I think
Yes.
so I don't I guess the help for that sis is that we think she should do the right thing and tell homie that he's burning. That's what we're coming up with. Do you guys agree with that, Kels and Andy? Is that should she tell him that he's burning?
Yeah, she should. Yeah, she should tell him. She should most definitely should. Um.
I would say
Okay.
that's his problem.
All right. So y'all ready for the next question?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So this one is called the Friendly Ninja. Okay. It says, I've been dating this guy for a few months now, and I recently brought him to my house. And I don't like the fact that he's always trying to include my roommate into things. Me and her don't talk much, but we are cordial and respectful to each other. I like the relationship we have because I like to stay to myself, but I absolutely adore her too. I don't know if my BF is trying to encourage me to mingle with her or just trying to be seen. He says things like let her know that we've cooked and ask her if she wants anything. Ask her to play a board game with us, etc. What should I do? Because a part of me feel like I'm tripping, and the other part like, nah, he doing too much.
Ladies, Andy and Kels. Wait, we can't hear you guys. Y'all on mute.
Can't hear you. We can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Okay. So I guess they got to get that situation rectified. Okay, so I mean, look, he could be a gentleman. You know, if someone's got a roommate, I mean, yeah, maybe you don't want to like, oh gosh, yeah, we cooked this really nice meal and no, you can't have any. I mean, if he seems overly concerned with my roommate, maybe I would say something. I mean, she does sound potentially a little bit jealous and a little bit overly concerned, but not without justification, because I would be a little concerned. But, you know, I think one of the ways to really tip your hat that you have jealousy is to, not handling that type of situation well. She should trust that she has a good relationship with her roommate. If she doesn't have a good relationship with her roommate and she doesn't trust her roommate or trust her boyfriend, then you need to entertain him not in your home where you have a roommate. You need to go to his place where maybe he doesn't have a roommate, or go to a hotel, or tell your friend, so and so is coming over and I would need for you to stay in your room, or like kind of make yourself a little bit scarce because I'm going to be on a date in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like communicate, set some
So let me
boundaries.
say, let me repeat the question because a couple people saying they didn't understand it. So there's a girl who has a boyfriend. They just been dating for a couple of months. The girl has a roommate, right? Her and her roommate don't talk a lot, but they're cool. They're cordial with each other. They respect each other. So the boyfriend has been coming over to her house lately, and the girl is being annoyed with the boyfriend because the boyfriend wants to keep inviting the girlfriend, the roommate, in on the activities that the boyfriend and the girlfriend are doing together in the home. So the girlfriend is kind of weird out about that. She was like, "Why you keep wanting to invite her in on, like, if they cook?" He asks her to ask the roommate if she wants something to eat, or if they're playing a board game, the boyfriend asks the girlfriend, actually, if your roommate wants to play with us. And the girlfriend is like, okay, so why are you, like, it's weird to her. She doesn't understand why he's doing that, because she doesn't want, like, she's just roommates with the chick. She don't want to be, like a whole, threesome friend thing. That's what I mean by friend thing. She just want to bring her boyfriend over and entertain her company, but the boyfriend is super friendly. Okay. And the girlfriend don't like it. So if I explain melanated, and a couple other people said they didn't understand it, so I hope I explained that better. So for what Francois said, it is right. Me personally, I think the girlfriend is jealous,
Mm-hmm.
because I don't. I mean, I can see you feeling a little weird about that, because especially with them just now starting to get to know each other. Like, why are you so invested on my roommate
Mm-hmm.
having fun when you're supposed to be making sure I have fun? Like, at the end of the
Right.
day, she's your company to me, not her. Right now, I can see him saying, "Hey, y'all cook some food. Hey, ask your roommate if she wants something to eat." But
Right.
if the roommate really wanted to be a part of what y'all out there doing in the living room or in the bedroom, she would probably be asking, "Hey, can I hang out with you guys, or what you guys doing, or whatever." If she's not inviting herself, and I don't really think nobody else, maybe the roommate got enough sense to know, okay, although we live together, I still need to let this girl have her privacy when she has
Right.
company. You know,
Don't walk through with your booty shorts on.
exactly. But I think the boyfriend, maybe he's just a nice guy, or maybe he thinks the roommate is cute. Hey, Reese. Maybe he thinks the roommate is cute. I don't know. All I know is, sis, just chill out. Like, let that man know that you, like, look, I'm gonna need you to not to focus on her and focus more on me. Okay, you need to
Right.
be worried about me being entertained, not the roommate. Okay.
Right. Without
No,
looking like overly jealous, because that is not a good look when you have a new relationship. But there's ways that she can set some boundaries without looking like, playing herself, basically. Me personally, I would set that whole record straight, but I certainly wouldn't put myself in a position that I'm looking like I'm playing myself.
right,
But I would tell homegirl, you know what, my man is getting ready to come over. I'm gonna need for you to go see a movie, or go do something, or chill in your room, because honestly, like, I'm gonna need the living room for about an hour and a half,
right.
and I'm gonna need, that way when your man comes over, I'm gonna give you the space, and then maybe from that, even you can develop even a better relationship, because now maybe you guys have something to talk about. You guys are
So
actually communicating.
go back and click Cassandra, because Cassandra
Mhm.
is a roommate. Cassandra
Let's
says,
see, where's Cassandra? Is she way up there?
she said, let me read it because I got it right on it. She said, I, as a roommate, wouldn't stick myself between the two of them anyways. Okay. You said I, as a roommate. So, Cassandra,
Hmm.
do you have a roommate? Are you speaking from your own experience? Or are you just speaking, saying, like, if I was a roommate? Oh, okay. So, what you ladies think? Because I know y'all was having some technical difficulties. What do y'all think?
Okay, so I just came out of a roommate situation, so I can actually speak from experience. I would say I don't find any. From what I heard, the roommate is asking, or the boyfriend is asking if they want to participate in the games, in the food, the eating, or the activities that are
Hmm.
going on. Um, I think it's perfectly fine and normal to include the extra family member in the household, because I feel like my roommate is my family member. It's kind of like me asking my sister, unless we really don't have that connection or that bond together. But I wouldn't want to live with nobody that I didn't feel like I could feed or play board games.
Right. Me neither.
Well, she says she's cool with the girl. They don't really. Tasha, can you say that one more time? She says she's cool with her. It sounds like they are truly sharing a space. They don't sound like they're like, good Judies. They
Okay.
don't, you know what I'm saying? They
Yeah, she said
just,
they're just cordial. They're cordial with each other. She respects her. They respect each other enough to live together. But she wouldn't. She doesn't feel comfortable with the boyfriend inviting the roommate in on things. And I think it's more so because the girl obviously is feeling a little jealous. Like you said, Francois, it's not like they're good Judies. This is just a chick she's rooming with. She probably don't really know this girl's morals or ethics, and she probably don't know all that. You know, we do know of situations, roommate situations. That young lady in Georgia, a few months ago, was that last year? She was kind of hanging out with her roommate and her boyfriend, and unfortunately, she lost her life behind that. So,
mm.
um, me personally, I would just tell him, I get you the friendly type, but I don't do that. Like, we live together. but our friendships are like friends. Like I'm assuming when her roommate brings friends over, from what it sounds like, she probably dismisses herself from the area. You know, um, I don't know. Me personally, I kind of feel what she's saying, but I would just come to him and be like, "Look, I'm gonna need you to stop being, the hostess with the mostest."
Well, and
Okay.
I would say, hey, Jennifer, look, when Joe comes over and he asks you to come eat, if you want to come grab a plate, but I'm gonna need the whole living room. So if you don't mind, do you mind just saying no? Like, get on the same page. Like, make her an ally. Don't keep it like,
Yeah.
um, you know what I'm saying? Like, he might just be a friendly guy, and it may mean he may not mean any harm, but you need to get on the same page with homegirl. You need to manage this situation. That's your man and your roommate. Stop letting everybody take control. Like, I almost feel like she's a backseat person. How are you gonna let your roommate put you in the back seat, even if it's not intentional, or let your man put you in the back seat? Like, she doesn't sound like someone who is like trying to control the situation and just saying, "Hey, look, Joe may ask you to come play cards with us, but I really want to be alone. Do you mind if he asks you? Just just kind of maybe tell him you got something else to do. Just handle it. Handle
I
it."
think she hasn't set her boundaries
Exactly.
with
Yeah.
George, and that's
Mm-hmm.
the problem. Not the roommate. The roommate isn't the problem. The roommate is not the issue. The problem is that she hasn't set clear boundaries with her boyfriend and what she's comfortable with and what she's not, or what she wants to accept or what she's not going to accept.
Right.
It's not the roommate. We can't. She has nothing to do with this because I'm
Right.
gonna come out with some food if I'm offered some food, and I'm gonna come out and play
Yeah,
pool.
come get it. And then do you mind go eat it in your room?
But the issue is still not with the roommate. You
No,
don't
it's
need to.
not. No, it's not. I'm just saying she shouldn't see her as an adversary. That's your roommate.
Right,
Talk to the girl. Be friends with her. You know what I'm saying?
right. But
Okay,
George,
so there's somebody else in the comment, Miss Nunya Business Edwards.
Ooh, okay.
She's a roommate, or was a roommate. She was a roommate. So Francois, read that. That's the second part. Go to the first part of her question.
Okay, let me scroll up.
It's right above Ebony's name.
Is this right here? Oh, still the hold on, guys.
Uh-huh.
Here we go. All right. When I
Yeah.
was a roommate, my roomie would bring her man over and I wanted no part of it. He would ask me to join in when they wanted to order food, watch movies, play games. It was fine once in a while.
mm-hmm.
And then let me get to the second part. Hold on.
Right.
Uh,
I agree.
is this it right here? But I wasn't for it, so I talked to her and was giving me heads up when he was coming over, and I'd go out or tell him I'm business. Tell him, yeah, I guess, yeah. She was like, it was weird, and maybe he was trying to set. Some guys are, what I mean. Guys, look, young men, they're gonna go as far as you let them. And
Exactly.
if he was feeling his girlfriend and thought the roommate was hot too, I mean, they might be trying to set something up. You never know. Hey guys, let's all drink or whatever. Let's smoke something or whatever. And then your next thing you know,
Next thing
it's a
you know,
problem. Yeah. So yeah, you got to yeah.
Set clear
So
boundaries.
Melanated Misfit said when he invites her to hang out, does she say yes? It doesn't say in the post. I think she's just addressing her annoyance with the
Hmm.
situation. She didn't say yes. Yes, she invites herself or not.
My
Oh, Miss Edwards says he used to flirt when his girl wasn't paying attention. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So Miss
Uh-huh.
None Your Business, did you tell her? Did you tell her he was flirting, or did you just kind of like back on out of it and be like,
Yes,
I'm Bennett and I'm not in it?
yes, Miss Edwards. Did you tell your roommate? 'Cause I'm hoping you say yes, sis, and not just for the camera. I'm hoping, Miss Nanya, that you was a true friend and say, look, girl, your ninja ain't shit. Okay.
Basically, he probably told us to take a threesome.
Okay, she hasn't answered yet. Okay, so you ladies, can we come to a a four-way conclusion on what this young lady should do in her situation, please?
Yes.
We are.
Um, I vote for she needs to open her mouth and communicate. She needs to tell people what she wants and not sit around writing letters, and wishing and hoping that she gets the outcome that she wants. She needs to open her mouth and start talking to people.
Set those clear boundaries
Mm-hmm.
with him.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Miss Nanya said I backed out and told her, and she didn't believe me. She gave me true attitude. Oh my God,
Yeah.
sis.
So
Well,
there,
that's
Me
okay. You did what
personally,
you were
I
supposed
wouldn't have
to do.
told.
so then
As
he
a
could
roommate, I would have just been
delegate.
like, you know what, this guy's weird. He's a creep. Whenever he comes over, I'm just going to make sure I'm not around, or I'm going to be in my bedroom with my door locked until the morning and I go to work or go to school or wherever. I just know, I would just know for my own, I just wouldn't be around. And if he's spending the night with her in her room, I would be in my room with the door locked. Yeah. I wouldn't even bother because that's exactly what happens.
Yeah, like the friend. It's sad that like most women will believe their man or take their man's side than their friend's side, and that's
Hmm.
really the sad part. And that's why a lot of
Hmm.
women are reluctant to tell their friend, like, "Hey, your man coming on to me," because they are in denial about it. Period.
Hmm.
So I'm sorry that happened to you, Miss None Your Business. I understand how women get in terms of this, sis. She just needs to go ahead, voice her opinion to her man, and set those boundaries. Either he respect them or he don't. Plain and simple.
Hmm. Yep.
All right, y'all. Okay. Kimmy White says, shaking my head. All right, y'all. So okay, so we gonna move on to the next question. Now, this question, we go. This is gonna be a short one, y'all, because then we got a really long one we got to try to get through. But I want to throw this in really quick. So it says, since COVID-19 been going around, all I've been watching is Jerry Springer. Basically, this woman who was born male, she did not tell her significant other she was trans, and he was rightfully upset, in my opinion. She had been through all the transitions, and he really wanted a child. Of course, she couldn't have one, but then I saw people in the comment arguing, do you think trans people should tell whoever they are going to be in a relationship with, or just have sex, or just have sex, that they're trans?
Mm.
My honest opinion is honesty trumps everything because for one is love for yourself to be honest, and you got to have a level of love for yourself to be honest with the person that you love. And you, I would never want to lie to the person that I love, so I will be honest about my past and my present when it comes to that type of thing, because
Mm-hmm.
they may want to have children, they
Hmm.
want to build their own bloodline of family, not just adopt children. There's other ways, but it's another, thing to have your own bloodline connected to your child. So I
Hmm.
like to share that
Mm-hmm.
vital information. It's kind of like sharing that you have HIV.
Or
My
just
personal,
okay, go ahead.
go ahead, friend.
I was just gonna say, I think I agree with you, Andy, but I think not so much from the point of like the HIV status, but more so just the status of like I can't have a kid or just something important about me. But I don't know that I would tell someone like that on a first date because that's big, but you never know. I mean, the person could be dating them knowing already that that's their current situation and maybe just like, well, I already knew. I just, thanks for telling me, but like I already kind of knew. Or I don't know.
But
It's important to tell anyone anything that you think is important. Maybe not on the first date, but
no,
maybe by the time that you feel like something is getting serious, it's important to tell that information. But as far as you know,
Most of
yeah.
feel like us women are honest when we can't have kids, and we do say that up front. No matter how you say you can't have kids, rather they want to admit the transgender or not, I think that should be expressed then. That you can't conceive a child if you don't tell who you are fully.
Mhm. Yeah, because that would
Yeah.
be understanding, and that would still protect that kind of factor. Well, if I say I was born a male and this is why I can't have kids, as opposed to I just can't conceive kids, because I feel like as a if a trans person took somebody seriously enough, then they wouldn't have no problem up about their past.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's somebody they're just dating, getting to know, first date, I mean, the conversation of kids come up, just be like, hey, I can't have kids, for various reasons. And then if they fall in love and go deeper, then you can go ahead and express that. Now, of course, my opinion is try to express that before the sexual encounters, but sometimes that doesn't always happen. But, like I said, when feelings get involved and people start getting more and more, then let them know everything. But not during the first 2 days. Just be like, I can't have kids all of the day. So that's how I look at it.
Why we talking about having a kid anyways on the second date?
That part.
Yeah. Freddie Gossett says honest and understanding is the best thing
Mhm.
in the world, and it will take you a long ways in any relationship. Yeah, I mean, Sarah Lifestyle says she needs to tell him, period. That's messing with his health. Exactly. So yeah, so I just feel like, if that is, if you are a transgender woman and you had the full surgery and you meet this man, and upon you guys getting to know each other, yeah, that's something you probably need to let him know, because that's a part of you. Now I do understand, it's your privacy. I understand that too, but it really depends on how far the relationship goes, like the initial conversations. Like if you guys then went out on several dates and stuff like that, then yeah, it's probably time to tell him that, because he might fall in love with you. He might be like, oh my God, I want this woman to have my kids, and you can't. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That could be a deal breaker. At the end of the day, don't get somebody all caught up in you, and what they eventually could want from a relationship might not happen. Now, if this man doesn't want to have kids, and maybe that's, I mean, it obviously it wouldn't make a difference. But again, it just really depends on the person and the conversation. You know, that's my opinion. That's my true opinion. But that's a question that is probably going to be asked a lot, because we do understand that's happening a lot in our society now, with the whole transgender, LGBTQ plus, whatever y'all know what it's called. Um, so that is going on a lot. So that's probably something that comes up a lot in conversations. All right. So y'all, we're not gonna spend a lot of time on that, because that was just something I wanted to bring up, because it's a question that goes around. People talk about it. It's a conversation piece for some people. So, all right. So the next one, you guys, this one is kind of long. So it says, my husband seems to keep a lot from me. He's honestly an amazing husband, but the keeping things from me is starting to get to me. About 5 years ago, I caught that he had an appointment to get a vasectomy without my knowledge. He canceled that appointment, which isn't a huge deal. We weren't going to try to have kids together. We already have two from my previous marriage. Then a few months ago, he went on a ski trip with some friends. He neglected to tell me his couple of friends were bringing their single friend, and they had a hotel room with two beds. Hmm. But I found out the day before they were leaving. So after a tantrum, they ended up with three beds. So I guess this ski trip that he went on, it was I guess he went with two guys, and then the guy brought a single friend, and I'm assuming that was a female friend. I don't know. Um, the girl said, "I saw the proof." She said, "I didn't go on this trip because I'm new at my job and I didn't have vacation time. I'm also a horrible snow boarder, and they are great. I don't want to hold them back." What, girl? Okay. Now today he goes out to the backyard and it's taking and he's talking to with our neighbors. He comes back in as nothing happened. I asked him if he bought drugs, weed, or edibles from her. He said he did, but he wasn't going to mention it. I'm not sure why that pisses me off so much. It's not like I care if he has some now and then. It's legal here. But the fact that he tried to be sly angers me. The secrets he keep on adding up. I'm getting frustrated and need advice. I'm not wanting to end things, just change things. We've been together over 8 years. He's the best I've had besides these things. He's occasionally romantic, kind, and loving, but these things just seem to keep adding up. Okay, this girl sounds nuts. Child, you sound like you don't even want the man walking out the house unless he's telling you why he walking out the house. Like, girl, get yourself together, sis.
But he
Damn.
went on a guys trip with 3 guys, and there was only 2 beds.
It was 2 beds, but then there was an
Mm-hmm.
extra person added. So she was like, okay, well, where the extra person gonna sleep at? So then they got 3 beds. Look, sis, first and foremost, you mad because you couldn't go on a trip because you just started a new job. That's what you mad about. Okay. So you should have told your husband, I would prefer that you don't go because I can't go.
Right.
Period.
That's it.
Okay. I mean, you say that.
Hmm.
If you feeling some type of way about it, like she sounds like she's saying that he's being like he's not telling her things. He's being slick, just like he went outside to talk to the neighbor and bought some weed from the neighbor, but he didn't say on his way out the door, "Hey, I'm going to get some weed from the neighbor." So when he came in the house, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, do you got to know everything, man? Sis, he was you all you had
Getting
to
ready to
do
go pee right now. You mind if I go get some
was
chips from the pantry?
yeah, but sis, all you had to do was look out the window and right there in the yard. Damn. And if you was that curious and to know what they was talking about, you didn't walk out there too.
Right. What y'all doing?
She ain't got to worry about making the relationship work because she gonna run him away. Okay. But she done ran me away and I ain't in a relationship.
What you say,
Yeah.
Kels?
Some men will like stick it out because they think, oh, it's cute, oh, she checks up on me. But a woman that insecure needs to check herself. She needs to say, why do I feel this way? This man ain't really gave me no reason to. I mean, he going on a trip with his friends and somebody single is there. He ain't got no control over that. He go buy weed from the neighbor. What's the problem, sis? What's the problem? Like, can he sneak into the fridge and get a snack at night? Like, damn,
Right.
what's the problem?
No, because he didn't tell her. He look, when he went to the refrigerator, he was going to get some cheese, but in the midst of going to the refrigerator, he changed his mind. Now he came back without the cheese and he got yogurt, and she mad because she didn't tell him. Oh, so you weren't gonna tell me you was gonna get some yogurt? You said you was going to get some cheese. Girl, if you don't get your whole life together.
Get your life is right.
Ooh,
Life.
Lord, clam mercy.
I mean, people bring their trust issues, like they say, wherever you are, that's where you'll be. So you can't really hide from yourself. If you're insecure, you're not trusting, you're gonna bring that to any relationship. He might be like a perfectly trustworthy guy. He may be a perfectly not trustworthy guy. But the bottom line is, because she has trust issues, she's gonna look like a fool every time because she's over here writing letters, can't even get her damn thoughts straight because she's so busy trying to be on him like she's damn Inspector Gadget that she's never going to be happy. Never,
Girl, she
never,
was
never going to
probably
be
looking
happy.
out the bathroom window when she was typing this letter. She probably, wait a minute, is
Girl,
he
she
going
probably in them bushes, in the blinds. She's like in the blinds, like, what is they doing over there?
Girl, you need to get your whole life in order, like all of it. Get it all in order, sis.
He didn't see this before the marriage. Why would he marry her? He didn't see these warning signs prior before the I do.
Look, Kel, she might have a big butt and a smile.
Right, I'm like,
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how men are. She either got a rack or she got a big butt. She might be able to cook. Maybe she had his baby. Who knows? Is you know how
No,
men
they
are.
don't have no kids together. She has two children. They
Right.
decided
Okay.
not to have any children together. He was thinking about getting the vasectomy, and when she say she got mad about the women, what she say about the vasectomy? She said after about 5 years ago, I caught that he had an appointment to get a vasectomy without my knowledge. Now, sis, why is you mad that he going to get a vasectomy when you just said y'all not trying to have kids? Sis, what is the problem?
Them her
This girl
balls.
is crazy.
yeah.
Them her balls. And she won't
Yeah,
be
he should have consulted her. I mean, it is surgery.
Okay, I understand that, but why is you said you didn't want to have no kids anyway? Hell, I mean, come on, girl. Obviously, y'all had this conversation, right? So he probably just said, "Well, you know what? Since I am aware that she doesn't want any more children, I don't want any. We're fine being this blended family. Let me go ahead and just go for a consultation."
Right.
Didn't nobody say he was going to have the surgery the day he went to the doctor to talk about it. But you mad because he went and made an appointment without telling you? Like, how you know he didn't just make the appointment and he was going to come back and tell you and let you know what
Right.
they discussed? Like,
Right.
sis, I'm going to need you to stop riding the horse before the carriage, okay? I'm going to need you to chill out.
that part.
And get chill.
That part.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I
Girl,
agree on that because
she done
I
pissed
mean
me off. I ain't even
it is
mad.
his penis. So he may want to find out what it even entails before he even comes to her. I mean, I know I've consulted for surgery before we talked all the way about it. I mean, maybe we talked a little bit about it, but if I went to go have my consultation, get all of the information, then come back, I mean, maybe I'm still making up my mind before I even went to talk to my husband, just to make sure, like, is this something I really want to do? Is this something good for my family? Is this something good for me? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, it is his penis. So, like, let him make a choice with his body. Yeah.
Chill out. Like, how you know he wasn't coming to tell you? Like, you didn't, hell, he didn't even get to the
Did you
appointment
give him a
yet.
chance? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but so what?
She's exhausting.
What we gonna do with this sis? Cause she didn't woke me out.
Yeah.
What we gonna do with her?
She needs to have several seats.
She needs to chill out. She needs to go take one of the edibles.
Sit in every seat at the stadium.
Everything. Girl, she needs to go eat all the edibles the neighbor got. Every flavor the neighbor got over there, she need every one.
But if they got get the
She need all them flavors.
buy out the whole pharmacy.
everything.
Girl, she need all of them. She need all of them. Okay, Nikki says, my bad. Hello, Tasha, Kels, and the other guests. Just Nikki, hey boo. That's Andy. That's Kels' best friend from elementary school. They grew up together. Andy, go ahead and drop your Instagram information. Please tell the people that just coming in with why you're here and who you are.
Okay, I'm Andy. Look, I'm the holistic gangster. I am here on a surprise video with you guys
Very
today.
impromptu. Don't you love it?
To give my input, and I'm grateful to be here. Thank you for allowing me to be here. And I'm putting my info in the chat right now.
Yeah, she putting her info in the chat. So y'all.
All right. Thanks so much. I don't know, friends, why that girl didn't work my nerves, child.
She's exhausting. You know, it's unfortunate. I just think
Did y'all want to do the call-ins? Or we got more sis to help?
I mean, we can do the call-ins. If Francois, did you want to? Are you streaming on Facebook too?
No, I did not. I didn't. I wasn't trying to give out too much of a free tutorial tonight because I know that there's some people on the struggle bus on how to use this
Lady, you
StreamYard thing. And I just, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know people are out there taking notes, you know, first they copy, you know,
It's flat.
Good.
no, what is it? First they laugh, then they copy. So yeah, we're not doing that tonight. So yeah.
Ebony said that chick makes her want to have a drink.
Oh my God. She was like a merry-go-round of a hot mess. It's sad because there's a lot of women that we all know that you know it's difficult for some women to ask for what they want and tell people what they need and to walk away from bad situations. But I know that's nobody in here right now. I know we all handle our business. But unfortunately, yeah, it's really frustrating when you hear someone who really all they have to do, they're just a one conversation away from having what they want, but they just sit in the sideline, they just sit in the shadows and just be less than. And you know, it's so unfortunate, you know.
Yeah, you gonna run, girl. You lucky that man been there for 8 years. It sounds like he should
Right.
have been there for 8 months.
He needs to get in the car and go.
Cause you something like crazy, sis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, girl. She didn't work my whole nerve. Okay.
That's this truly
Um,
needs help.
Yeah.
She needs some
okay,
help.
y'all. We got a few more. Does anybody want to? Francois, do you want people to? I mean, y'all know how we
Sure. Yes.
not
Y'all.
necessarily on the phone. You just click on the link that Francois is gonna drop in the chat. If you guys have any commentary or I mean not commentary, any thoughts and opinions of what we just talked about, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and chime on in. There's no problem. You can come on with either audio or visual and audio. It's truly up to you. Would you say, Sarah, she needs to tell him to cool off with all that? Exactly, Sarah. That girl, chat. Okay.
Isn't that awful?
God, what I did notice is because of COVID and everybody in the house, there's a lot of people coming up in these forums writing posts because they being with their mates a little too often or too much than they normally are. So people's relationships are being tested. All I would say is, honey, plead the blood of Jesus over your relationship, child. Like, you know, especially when you're forced to be in the house. You know, any other time you get mad, you just leave. I'm gonna be back. I'm going to get me a drink. Well, the bars are the bars open? No, the bars are not open.
No.
The bars
Not
are open.
Mm-mm.
The liquor store is open, but the bars is not. Oh, okay. Girl, that don't make no type of sense. Okay.
Social distancing.
I got another post if y'all want to read it, or if you have some more, Tasha.
Send it to Francois.
Okay.
Send it to Francois.
I'm gonna send it.
Y'all, I just want to say, don't be shy. Click on that link.
I know y'all enjoy to be in the chat, but you know, y'all can come up on here and talk. I know some people get a little intimidated by the whole putting their face on, because some of y'all probably got your headscarves on. Some of y'all probably got your wigs half off. Some of y'all ain't been to get no eyebrows or eyelashes done because can't nobody go get nothing done, sis. But it's okay, honey. We like church. We gonna take you as you are.
Right.
Okay? Come as you are.
Take me.
Someone saying that they are happy because they finally caught a live. Hey, Francine, how are you?
Hey, Francine.
You know, I noticed her name just because, you know,
Friend.
it's just another, it's a derivative. Or mine is a derivative of, yes.
She is very naked. She does not have on her wigs or her lashes. Sis, we are like the sanctuary. We gonna take you as you are, sis. The church says come as you are. Okay.
Yes.
Just show
Come on.
Friend, I just emailed you a question.
Ebony, you only wearing the bra.
For me?
Okay, well, I'm gonna need you to come on with audio only. We need you with a shirt. We need you with a shirt on, sis. Okay.
Let me see. So
Ebony, I'm gonna get you. She's his probation officer, and it's all his fault. Girl, okay, melanated. That girl's a whole probation officer. She want to know what she want to know the man's thoughts before he even think of. Like, damn, sis, come on now. You controlling the dingling and the brain? Oh, sis, come on now.
Mama was just so sweet. She checked out
Well, yeah.
She like, your house is good.
Wait, melanated.
You ready?
So, you want me to read this, Kels?
Yeah.
Wow, this is like a book. Oh my god. Gee whiz. Okay, this is like an essay. Okay, so this is anonymous post. It says long post alert. So guys, my baby daddy got multiple baby mamas. We weren't together when I got pregnant. He was just a, I guess, so F buddy, so fuck buddy, and a really good friend. So women started coming out of everywhere pregnant by him. So me and one of the new baby mamas linked up because we wanted our kids to know each other. Sounds like sister wives. So both our kids are babies. So we're going good for a nice little minute. I'm helping her a lot with her kids and just really being there for her. Mind you, our baby daddy is not really playing a big role in both of our kids' lives at this moment. So months go by and I'm still genuinely, she made in big letters, genuinely trying to be a support for her. But I'm starting to catch a little shade here and there on her post. I don't know what her post means. It's like when our BD do something for my son. Oh, okay. So when our baby daddy does something for my son and I'll mention it in a post, she'll never like it. Or she'll post slick ass little memes. But when she posts about our baby daddy did for her kids, I like it and love it. Like we'll be good for a while with us contacting each other and keep up to date on our kids. Then all of a sudden she's backing out and acting distant. Also, it's like she's in competition with me. I'll post a selfie and all of a sudden she will post a selfie all glammed up. I'll post about something I'm pursuing and then boom, she'll post something similar. To be clear, I'm not looking for us to be best friends or nothing, just a support for each other when needed. I genuinely care about her and her kids and have formed bonds with them, but it just doesn't seem genuine on her end. I also like to add that me and the baby daddy never discuss her. I don't allow him to down talk her or try to claim the kids ain't his. None of that, because his situation is delicate and their problems ain't got nothing to do with me. She sounds like, oh my God, she's like a dream to a guy who wants to have a lot of women. I will say that he did warn me and say, be careful because everybody ain't genuine. He sounds like a pimp. Or on the same type of time as you, and then let it go. So my question is, finally, okay, so my question is, should I just let this go?
Please.
I really do care about her. Like she talks about her more. She sounds like a sister wife for real. I really do care about her and her kids, and I really thought two baby moms could come together for the kids. But damn. P.S. I have been there for her on multiple occasions when she needed me, but she has never been there for me in the same way. I also have never had to use her help because I have a good support system. Also, me and my baby daddy have no relations with with each other. No sex, no chilling, just strictly about the kids. So I'm confused, and I think that my kind heart is getting in the way of what is really going on. And you're right, it is. You are so right. Like, my God. Wow.
It was a lot of contradictory in that for me because you have support, but you want her to like your pictures, but you're not looking for her to like your pictures on social media, but she's not liking your pictures, and it's just a lot of back and forth of nothing, and it's
It's
not about the kids. It has
mhm.
nothing to do with the
It
kids.
don't.
So what's the point here?
The only time I heard something about some kids is when she first said that we got the babies by the
The baby,
same man. After that, I ain't hear nothing else about no kids.
it's nothing about. I didn't hear nothing about supporting the kids. I watch the babies when she go out and party, but she don't watch mine when I want to go out and party type of thing. I didn't hear a support thing. I heard a well, I'm looking good on social media, but she don't like my picture, so she posts something up, and I like her picture. It's a competition that's not there. It's a competition.
Mhm. Yeah.
I
And
mean, are they competing because they got kids by the same man? How many kids this man got? Did they
it,
say that in the
Well,
story?
he didn't say, but it sounds
Girl.
like he's got lots of women.
yeah,
And this girl who wrote the letter sounds like an absolute saint, because she had kids with him, but she's like, I'm done. It's just about the kids with her. But to me, when she's sitting there watching that other lady's kids, that other lady is probably out with the baby daddy. And they're just like, yeah, Tish is over there at the house with all the kids. Like, she's
Not
over there
teeth.
like damn Cinderella.
She's all her
She's over
teeth.
there. She's over there. Yeah, she's
friends,
over
right?
there with Cinderella, taking care of all them kids, and like just kind of being the
Monica.
supportive baby mama. And they all out, and she's like the perfect, sister wife.
Yeah.
It's like they're a polygamy sect or something, or it's that's crazy.
They
She's
were
another
Monica
lost
said
soul.
that her baby daddy might be Future. This might be one of Future's baby mamas.
Yes, yes,
Ah,
yes.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Else.
You
Who
see how
else?
Sierra got away? Sierra
oh
was like, I'm
Girl,
gone.
Sierra ain't look back. You hear me?
Mm-mm.
Sierra out of there.
Mm-mm. Yeah, no. This was and when she
her
said
best friend
PS.
because they were never in a relationship
No.
to begin with. They were best friends, and then how she didn't know he was a male prostitute of many of
Mm-hmm.
women.
A community paying slanger. He was a community
Mm-hmm.
paying
So
slanger.
if this is your best friend, you knew all these attributes about him,
You know,
quote unquote, because that's your best friend.
that's your best
Because the
friend.
friendship started out before the sex and the baby. I'm assuming. Because that's what she said. That's what she
Mm-hmm.
didn't say exactly, but she said the friendship was first. That was her best friend. And then she got pregnant. I don't know how long this friendship was, but it's a mess.
It's a hot mess.
If it's not about the kids, sis, I don't care about your Facebook. I don't care about your Instagram. I don't care about you
Mm-hmm.
in a bad way at all or any of that. I don't care about me.
Well, I'm gonna speak on a baby mama that has a child with a community paying man. And me and one of the baby mothers, I tried. I mean, we still cordial. It was really one sided because I would be like watching her kid, making sure her kid and my kid had a relationship, but
Mm-hmm.
she never returned the favor. Like I couldn't drop my kids off to her. So I mean, I kind of understand where sis coming from. However, I never thought about a competition factor or oh he do something for your kids and not my kids. I just took it as these our kids are siblings, and I want that relationship for our kids as and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Was he
Nothing to do with
still
Right.
hanging out with her?
I don't know what the hell he was doing probably.
Uh-huh.
Nigga was hanging out.
Um,
Be conflict
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, yeah. This sis sounded like somebody is still hanging out with him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it could be the other baby mama.
Right.
They
Well,
not
she
best
said
friends.
early in the letter that so women,
Validated.
she said women started coming out of everywhere pregnant by him. But one thing I want to ask you, Andy, the yoni eggs,
Uh-huh.
is that something that can help someone who doesn't know like maybe help them heal themselves down there so that they think better of their
Lord, yes.
that area and
Yes.
not just give it up to the riffraff.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so the yonis can heal.
Can you please elaborate, ma'am, on
Can
the
you talk
yoni?
to us about the healing of the yoni?
Okay, so yoni eggs are healing crystals. They help with endometrius cramps. They help with healing faster after you give birth to a child. So instead of 6 weeks, it could take 3 weeks. Instead, it could cut the time in half. It makes your vagina wetter. If you're someone who is dry, or if you're someone that naturally is moist, it helps keep the moisture.
Mm-hmm.
It helps with, did I say endometriosis? Mm-hmm. PCOS.
PCOS.
Yes, it helps with fibroids. Yes, this list
Is
goes.
it possible to have like an angry vagina?
Yes, your pussy.
Can you elaborate on that? Because I've heard of that angry vagina. Can you talk a little bit more? Because
Okay, so
I've heard of that.
an angry vagina can stem from a lot of things. Okay, that could just stem from you always being prone to getting yeast infections and
Okay.
eyes and not having the best of odor. Some women have a very, very loud odor. Your vagina is angry from the way that you treat yourself,
Mm.
by who you let into your vagina.
Okay.
Wow.
So who
So
you let in can definitely make your vagina
So
angry.
you mean there's angry bird vaginas running around here?
It's
angry
angry birds
bird vaginas. Wow.
and they mad. And they not they liking fast food on a regular basis. They're not drinking water. They're mad. They're angry that sisterhood is happening amongst women, but don't know how to enter into the sisterhood because they haven't connected with who they are
Mm-hmm.
personally.
Mm.
Okay.
Old time.
Yeah.
Ebony, you silly.
Oh. I want to
Ebony,
tell y'all.
I'm putting you on timeout. You and Melanated going in timeout.
Mm.
I want to tell y'all about them soul ties and how that correlates with your vagina being angry at you as well. Because a lot of people don't understand soul ties, and so go
So
ahead and know how that goes.
mhm.
Soul ties and connecting with someone that you ain't supposed to be with, and you still sticking around them, and you're not supposed to be with them. Who is it? Who is it? Sorry.
Did y'all order pizza?
I'm sorry.
Girl, for
Yeah, your soul ties, all of that is real. Don't think it's not real. So be careful where you lay, because where you lay can
Ebony.
Somebody that you're not supposed to be with.
yeah.
Okay, so either connecting or a non-soul tie is being around someone whom you feel connected to sexually, but they make you angry. Every time you get around them, they're doing something that irritates you, but you want to be around them, but it's something that is just bringing y'all together, which is the sex. And that's the only thing that y'all connected by. And to release that, I say you do need a yoni egg because you need to cure your vagina. Now, most women hold a yoni egg for about 15 minutes. A strong vagina will hold one for an hour or more.
Mm.
I'm at a 24-hour or more state.
Wow.
Practice
Okay.
And that's kind of doing like a Kegel?
Yes,
Put
yes.
the clamp that wait, my hand. You put that clamp on it.
Yes, yes, yes. So making her
Mm-hmm.
strong, loving her a lot more. Because once you start doing yoni eggs and stuff, you start realizing how much you love your vagina. You don't want to get that to everybody. Everybody can't handle that.
That's right.
Everybody
Right.
can handle a good
Now,
yoni.
can you please let us know where we can purchase yoni?
Yes,
Eggs? What they call yoni eggs?
yes. You can purchase yoni eggs. I have yoni steams right now. I'm currently still in school to do yoni pearls. So I will have those in about 6 weeks after summer. But you can get those at the holisticgangster.club.
Okay.
Okay, holistic gangster dot
The
dot what?
holisticgangster.club.
CLUB.
Yes, ma'am.
I just put the link
Okay.
in the yeah.
Okay, so for all you angry, upset vagina women,
Um,
but no, y'all. All jokes aside, that's real talk. Cause y'all do know a lot of women, a lot of us, and don't act like it ain't you. Even you in the bushes, okay?
mhm.
Have
Especially
had
you in
sex,
the bushes.
okay, have had sex with men,
Especially.
different men, and yeah, wasn't no breaks in between, right? And you just pass that one to another, to another, to another. So at like the young lady just said, like Andy said, you didn't give yourself a chance to reconnect with your vagina, right? You left boo number one and you went to the club the next weekend, and here come boo number two. And since you didn't give it but 6 days, okay? You didn't give it but 6 days, and you need to give it at least 30, maybe
Right.
more.
Or more.
Okay.
Right. I'm
So,
like, or more.
or more. Okay. So
Right. You
y'all
didn't even contact Summer's Eve. Like you didn't give nothing. You just went straight on in.
Just one hit.
Ebony. Ebony, didn't I tell you? Ebony go get it. Francois, get Ebony right now.
Ebony, what are you
She
in
gonna
here
get it.
doing? Ebony cutting up again.
Girl, she
She's
always
ordering.
up.
Holistic gangster. I just want to ask you, consider if you would consider a deal for some of our community. If as many people reach out to you as it possibly could you think about maybe overnight and get back with us and let us know if there's maybe a discount code or something, maybe even for a limited time. Um,
Yes.
and consider that for us that we can pass along to our good people because
So
we
I
want everyone to have a strong and healthy summer. It's the summer's coming, guys.
the summer is coming.
Yes, so you
And it's
can
gonna be a
enjoy.
hot girl summer.
Yes, yes,
A Rona free, hot girl summer,
Exactly.
non-angry vaginas walking around.
right. Even for our married ladies, I mean, you want to have that fun with your husband, with your partners, you know. Let's have non-angry bodies.
Shauna,
Yeah.
bro, these people in your chat room are showing their tails. They are
That's
hilarious.
but that's how we do it here. I mean, it's the come in, get comfortable, have a good time, let your hair down.
Sean Curry, girl, you is a mess. Yes,
Let's
y'all,
see
but all jokes
what's Sean
aside,
talking about.
please get with the holistic gangster. Do understand that Kales bring this young lady to us.
Yes.
Everything happens for reasons, okay, and
Yes.
seasons, okay. And while we sitting up in the house quarantine, sis, you might as well go on and get yourself
Handle it.
familiar with yourself,
You might as well
okay?
Because
yoni stings, your yoni eggs.
That's what I'm here for.
I saw this lady. I was watching like PBS or something, and this Egyptian lady. I know here in the United States we don't really practice this, but there's a lot of cultures that after you have your menstrual cycle, you kind of do like this steam thing. And maybe she was in Egypt, or maybe she was even like maybe it was Morocco, but she was somewhere, not here, and did like a whole kind of steam thing and just had like this chair. It was kind of like a stool.
So only
And
ladies in royalty used to use.
mhm,
Only women that were considered royal knew of this. So now look at us royal women knowing about
mhm,
it.
That's right.
right, coming into our own. And but I think they say it just kind of helps get everything back in terms of just, and also just, our body goes through a lot monthly. Our uteruses contract and we're shedding, and it's also a good cleaning opportunity, and it's also just something soothing to make your body feel good again. And this is like a common practice all over the globe, and it's not really something that we do here. I know that women who are very conservative Jewish do like a ceremonial bath after their menstrual cycles. so a lot of cultures do this, but for some reason it's not really something that's widely practiced, and I just think it's a good practice.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, Francois. Riza
What?
said that she is passing around inhalers to chat.
Look, guys, we have to talk about our physical health,
I put the information
Oh,
we've got to
if
take
you
this
wanna
seriously,
if you wanna
because
pin the information, friend, it's in the chat.
uh-huh.
The
Okay, we're
club.
under sofa time. Let me
Yes,
see sofa time.
mhm.
you know what,
Okay.
y'all? Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every person that's in this chat room. I appreciate each and every person that has came through. I most definitely appreciate Francois for allowing us to congregate.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this doesn't just take our minds off of things for an hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever, we all need this. And you most definitely, if you just came in or you came in, please make sure you watch the replay of this live. If you up cleaning up, because we all should be up cleaning and disinfecting our homes, okay? And you got you something to listen to for 2 hours
Yeah,
tomorrow.
don't have an angry house.
Right, right.
Sofa time work. Why can't I find you, sofa time?
I don't know if it blocked it out because I had put
But would you say one of those angry vaginas about to go live? Just wait.
Oh my God,
Sean, you are
girl.
a mess,
You
girl.
know
You
what? Because they was watching our live and got the tutorial and said, you know
man.
what? I got some new good information on how to
that's
use this thing.
monkey see, monkey do, and mockery is the highest form of flattery.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm flattered.
Exactly.
I'm flattered.
Exactly.
I'm flattered.
Exactly, sis.
So you guys, whoever wants to call in, does anyone have any questions? Also, really quick, all sales are probably confidential. I'm just assuming that,
Yeah.
right? So you guys, if you all are making a purchase, don't feel like we are getting like the mailing list of who ordered, that Ebony ordered like 5 yoni eggs. Like, we're not going to know that.
Did you see
So,
there the
and
link?
Riza ordered whatever Riza's order is. We're not going to know. So you guys, it's completely confidential, right?
Oh yes, 100, 100.
Okay.
Yes, it's 100% confidential, and you will get that from my website as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to write it there again, and hopefully cause it'd be like when you put in a website, it kind of blocks it out. Like I see it on the chat, but I don't think you got to see it on the chat, and I'm trying to copy and paste it, but it won't let me.
So if you can see,
Email it to me. Email it to me, and then either I'll put it on my Instagram,
and
a
put in your
code, or I'll put my community tab isn't up yet on here, but it won't be probably for, I don't know, maybe next week sometime.
We're
But
right now, friend.
yeah, send it to me and Tasha, and we'll put it up.
all right, y'all, that's what's up. Okay, like if you don't do anything, you'll learn something. If you get you some entertainment in the midst of that, because y'all, that's what we do over here. Okay.
Yeah, we're
And then
not asking you to give us the content for the show. We comes ready,
Mm-hmm.
right?
yeah,
Right, Todd? We comes ready. We're
exactly,
not going to
sis.
cuss you out because you're not giving us show ideas. We treat our guests with respect.
And we're not gonna charge you for your question.
No, we're not going to do that. I mean, if you want to tip us, I'm happy for a tip. But if it doesn't come, it's okay.
Yeah,
okay.
like
But we really mean it won't cost you a thing. We're not gonna just tell you it don't cost you a thing. We really mean that. So
yeah. At the end of the day, y'all, we understand what the struggle is. But even before Corona, there was a struggle. There's a
Mm-hmm.
struggle for a lot of people, so we get it. But I ain't gonna lie to you. Every now and then, a sister like to get, who don't want a tip just to show, hey, y'all, we appreciate you. Here go $2, $3, $1.99, whatever. It ain't nothing. At the end of the day, y'all, can't nobody quit their job off this super chat money, okay?
No,
But
no.
it is what it is.
what it is at this point in time.
So Kel sent me another note. There's another sis that needs some help. So this is another anonymous post, guys. We don't know who this person is. And please be respectful in the comments. Okay. I've been dating this guy for 3 years. He has a little girl. The first year we got together, he couldn't afford to buy his baby girl a Christmas gift. So I spent my own money just to help him. That year, we spent Christmas apart. When when we got back around each other, he connected to my Apple Watch, and that's when I saw that he not only cheated on me, but he didn't even have the decency to use a condom.
Ooh. Oh.
He blocked the girl he cheated on me with, and then blocked people on my stuff. So fast forward, the girl recently tries to contact him through a friend, and he unblocked her. They exchanged numbers and have been texting. The girl contacted me recently and said she never even knew I existed because he tells people he's single. Like, I know I need to walk away, but I don't want to throw 3 years down the drain either. I don't know what to do.
Fuck them 3 years.
Right.
Period.
Shit. You not about to stress my life out. Period. You know what? I've been divorced 3 years. In the 3 years. It's been the best 3 years of my life, and I threw away 16 years. Shit. Woo.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why she bothered to tell us that when they first started dating, I guess she just wanted us to really understand how bad this situation was, that she bought all of his kids' Christmas gifts and that he basically ghosted her after she spent her money buying these gifts. Then he connected his Apple phone, his Apple. Then we got back with each other. He connected to my Apple Watch. And that's when I saw that why would he connect his phone to her watch? Like, does he just want her to know everything that was going on?
That didn't make sense. Right. That don't
Or
make
maybe
sense.
was he trying to borrow her watch, which is so lame.
Right.
B. Kirkpatrick says red flag number one. He couldn't afford a gift for his child. You can't afford a girlfriend. This should have been over 3 years ago.
Thank you.
Talk. That's real
Mm-hmm.
Being
Right. He sounds like a true lame. True lame.
Ebony said I gotta get my wig and lashes on. Oh, and I have a have a bra on and a blanket. So silly.
So
that is funny.
that you guys can actually like call in, and we'll just put it on speakerphone if you guys don't have like.
Well, it's not even speaker. They just don't have to turn on the video. They just when you.
Then I provided a number for them to text, so people just be like, "I want to
down." Oh, jeez, y'all get with the times. This is a digital world.
Right.
Okay.
But it's up to y'all.
They probably look, the people in the bushes, they don't want us to recognize their voices from last night.
Ooh, come on.
It's okay if you like two different shows. It's okay.
Come on.
Because they like us too, actually. They watch us. So little did you know.
They watch and they taking notes, honey. Okay? Big notes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, let me copy this. Okay. So am I reading the next question? I don't think I have another question.
I got one if you're ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to y'all.
Let me do this one. This was a short one.
Okay.
So it says men are manipulative. Why are men like this? My mom's friend busted her ass in nursing school. She finished and came out making great money as a travel nurse. She met a guy and she fell in love and they got married. Turns out he had fun in college. He went to a school in California and racked up almost $150,000 in debt and only told her after they got married. I said, why didn't you leave him? My mom said because her feelings were involved. I'll be damned if I went to school, worked hard, and have to help pay off my husband's student loans with a job that doesn't even pay as much as her job. And they just had a kid. Yeah, I might just stay single. So basically, she didn't really have a question. She was just having like an aha moment. She was
Mm-hmm.
her mom's friend went to school to become a nurse, and she's making really good money as a travel nurse. She met this guy who also went to college, but in California, and racked up $150,000 in student loans. He didn't tell her that to after they got married. So now, and the job that he has doesn't make as much money as the wife does. So now she is paying off his debt. So she
Mm.
feels like the girl that's telling the story, she's basically like men are very manipulative. She felt like he manipulated her into this marriage, but didn't tell her that he was in debt $150,000.
I'm a play devil's advocate and say, what if the question about debt or anything never arise before they got married? And then it just, everything becomes one, and then she got hit with that. Like, what if we didn't communicate effectively before getting married, and that hit me?
Well, that's the problem. Most of the times we're dating, that's a question that we don't ask. We don't ask for your credit score because
Mm-hmm.
that's personal, right? That's private. But once you get to the point where you're engaged,
Uh-huh.
yeah, you might need to know what your debt to
I,
income ratio is, because you
our,
don't want to have to take on
yeah,
somebody else's debt.
yep,
You know what I'm saying? That's not fair to you.
right,
Because this was your debt prior to our marriage, so it should remain your debt. you
yes.
know. But now that they're married and they're probably filing taxes jointly, then she's forced to make sure that obligation is taken care of, because of course she doesn't, probably want her taxes intercepted, because they just had a child. Now, depending on how much money he makes and she makes collectively, they may not get a large return, but if they have a house, there's a lot of variables. $150,000 in student loan debt is a lot, because there's interest on top of that every year that it doesn't get paid.
Every year.
She said $150,000 in
It's a
student
lot of
loan.
right. I'm like, God
So
damn.
she must, I
Is
mean,
he a lawyer? What
yeah,
is
where
he?
did
Doctor?
she must have a hellfied, yeah. I
No,
would for
this is
100.
his dad. His dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
his
he
dad. He
should
went to
have a
school in
job to
California.
match that $150,000. I would
He
imagine he's an
does.
attorney.
He doesn't.
What?
That's what she said. He doesn't. His job doesn't match his $150,000. Like, he makes less money than a nurse.
So he must
Wow.
be some type of teacher.
So he must be like a
Maybe he
habitual.
went to a really good school, but he's got a job that's more like.
But he probably drops out a lot, goes to these private colleges. That's probably how he racked up. I don't see how you could rack up $150,000 in what student debt.
If he went to a really good school,
Well, if he went to a really good school, he should have a really good job.
he may have gone to a really good school and is a teacher. So he didn't go, he just,
Yeah.
that's the only thing I can come up with, because if he went to a great school, why he doesn't have a job where he's making a lot of money, it's because he's probably,
He's not like
when
Ain't
studied theology, and he's like
right.
he's a pastor somewhere. Or, I mean, seriously, he might have gone to like Boston College, and it's a Jesuit college, and maybe, you know,
Man.
he may be a teacher.
he wasting time
It's
with that debt.
Yeah, it's
That's a lot
unfortunate.
of that to be a teacher.
That's a lot of debt.
Even in
Yeah,
California.
but that's real though. I mean, people do that. Everybody in Harvard is not going to be an attorney or a doctor. I mean, some people are going to be. Some people are math teachers.
Private school math teachers coming from Harvard.
Well, but even private school doesn't pay like a ton of money. You may not even make six figures. You
He
may
could work at
70.
corporate
You
for
know,
Target or something like that.
But they said
that's crazy,
$60,000 is a good amount for any
huh?
American to
I
make.
think $60K is like reasonable to live
For
off
any
of.
average American to make. That does not include California and New York.
Yeah.
Because
you're gonna need
it's
double of
120.
that. Yeah,
Right.
you're gonna need like 120 to live in California. Period.
But depending on the state that they're in, he's from California. She didn't say that they live in California.
He might have gone to Berkeley. He might have gone to UC
Right.
Berkeley, girl. So
Right. That's deep.
and be doing
Nothing
yeah, that's
with that education.
yeah.
But I don't think that all men fall under the category of being manipulative just because of this incident that's going on with that particular family. Because we don't know the private conversation that was had between that husband and wife before the debt came about. Maybe she knew that her husband had that debt. And then it's
She knew he won a baller.
right. So I mean, and now she complaining about having to pay that debt because maybe taxes or something got taken away. But maybe the conversation was had and she knew. You know who you marry before you marry him.
Y'all, when y'all sitting there and listening to homie recite you all that poetry,
right,
and rubbing on your feet,
come on,
right,
and helping you with your happy yoni, and you know that he is not going to work, or he works part-time, and he goes to do the poetry jam, and he's volunteering somewhere. Just remember,
right, because your yoni is happy at this time.
Yoni's happy getting the poetry, but when it comes time to pay the bills,
yeah,
you can't pay them bills off that smile. You know,
I agree.
So you have to make a decision. I mean, yeah, I mean, remember, I'm trying to think of that guy's name on A Different World. Remember that girl, and she liked that guy Shaza, the light-skinned guy with the dreadlocks. What's her name? The girl. I forgot what her name was, but like the deep guy that does the poetry. I mean, that might not always be the guy who's gonna be the big time earner, and you got to decide what you want. What are they saying in the chat? Get a job, make payments, on school. Yeah, I mean, some of these,
Jazz got on City Tree. Right? Did y'all see that? I was trying. I know I said I'm
what
trying to take from them, but I hella just caught this on my IG from
what
this.
Let me see.
Somebody,
what is that?
Somebody's creating a challenge here. Everybody is.
What is that?
Trying to be famous, with the go viral with the challenges.
And who are those people?
Those are losers. Those are people who copy our style.
Oh.
So yeah,
I'll go look later.
Yeah, sorry y'all. I've been drinking. I've been tipsy, so I saw like, let me. Yeah. So we're being hee ha funny right now, but sorry y'all. Next.
Right. Next case. Next sis that we can help. Tasha. I think we decided that this lady, it's just unfortunate. They're just going to have bills to pay. They're going to have to figure out, she's going to have to sit down and talk to him about how to make some money. And that he needs to try to figure out how he can probably pursue his heart and his passion, but turn that into dollars and cents, because he obviously got some kind of expensive education and he doesn't have the job to match. And I would try to encourage him to figure out a way to make dollars, make some sense, some dollars and cents.
Yeah.
Make these dollars make sense. And write a book of poetry, or maybe get online or do something there, because there's lots of ways to make money these days, and you never know. There's also ways that you can get rich, but you have to put in the work. So Mr. Deep educated man needs to, we would have to have some conversations on how we can turn that education to some liquid assets. Yeah.
Educated man with 100,000 debt.
Yeah.
That's a no-go for me. Unless that ping ping makes me sing.
She said that ping ping makes me sing.
It probably does.
Right. to be getting married to it and paying that much tax.
Well, I mean, basically, what I mean, and it's just not just like the man; it's the woman too. It's just, I mean, that's probably something good to know before you guys get into a relationship because you want to make sure that you can buy things together and build together. So it's probably once you decided that you actually want to be in a committed relationship, it's probably good to find out like okay, like what's your credit score or how much debt do you have or that's something. I mean a lot of people don't ask those
And it's
questions,
hard
and
to ask a
then you
question.
get in a situation where you're renting your whole entire life. And not saying this, I mean, if that's what you do, that's what you do. But the object is, of course, for anybody or should be is to buy because you just have more power when you're an
Of
owner or something.
of course. Definitely.
So
Did you get my email, Tasha?
yeah, I just seen it.
Okay, okay.
All right, yeah, we gonna do this one, and I think that's gonna be it for me.
Okay.
Because I'm sorry, yeah, I'm getting a little tired. But
Yeah.
all right, so here goes the last one. It says, I recently found out about my husband's affair. He lied to the mistress about being married, and now she really believes we aren't. She called the courts to verify, but she believes I had them lie for me. Okay. Whenever I bring up divorce, my husband changes the subject. He doesn't want it. At one point, he had the money saved for it, but he spent it. He said the divorce isn't important to him and he's not worried about it. He told me he isn't having an affair anymore, but I don't believe him. He's in the Marine and on deployment currently. We've recently been talking about saving our marriage, but he keeps saying he loves me and wants me, but he can't forgive himself for the way he hurt me. This man doesn't want to let me go. Today he had flowers delivered to our home, and he said that we're from our he said it from our three kids to mommy on the card. I'm so confused. I love this man to death, but I don't know what to do. Sis, what you confused about?
What is to be confused about? Because if he in the Marines, all you got to do is contact his sergeant, and this is in null and void. They don't tolerate cheating.
No, they don't.
In the Army or in the Marines, Navies, none of that.
None of that.
So what we're confused about?
She sounds like she might be cousins to the first sis or the other sis we talked to. Sis, if he apologizes and he says he's not going to do it anymore, sis, what's the problem? The man sending flowers and everything else. Now, if you like you said she mentioned the woman in the beginning about she didn't believe they were really married, and she called the court. She thought the courts was lying for her. I'm thinking to myself, what is wrong with people? Now, what child? Nobody got that much.
Who got
for
that
anybody?
For anybody.
That's the one place you got
is at the courts. You can't lie to them people. You can't pay them enough to speak on your behalf.
First and foremost, you dealing with people's law degrees. Who get ready to lose their law degree for use? Now, we do understand there has been court officials that have been bribed, but we all know where they landed. So that's not happening every day, all day. But anyway, back to the woman with her dilemma. If the husband had the money and you said he saved up some money for divorce and he spent it, and he's telling you that he's not cheating anymore, and it sounds like you believe him because sis, you're still there, you haven't left. So I would advise you to work on your marriage. If it means that much to you, work on it. If it doesn't, then move on.
Marines, they offer counseling in the Marines too for the free, for the FR, the E. I mean, it's if he's still deployed, what is going on here? I'm confused.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing is like, why would you care to try to make this lady understand that nobody lied down at the clerk's office? I mean, who cares if she thinks it's a lie or not? If you know you're married, like, what the hell? She sounds like a complete and total, like, I'm sorry, idiot. Like, why do you care what some woman thinks about your marriage? If you're married, you're married. If you want to be married, I would focus on your husband and what's going on over there and keep it moving. And if you don't want to be married anymore, then you pay for the divorce. Like, what did he said he had the money, but he spent it on what?
I guess the woman.
The what?
These girl.
I don't know, sis. I, I
Yeah.
look. These are not problems. These are situations. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's not a problem. That's called a situation. Either you in it or you out of it. Okay, that is just Now, if he was still with this woman, if you writing us that he's cheating and he won't let this mistress go, now you got a problem. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Right now, you obviously your situation is seems like it's being rectified because he's telling you that he's sorry, he didn't mean it, he won't do it again. And you just got to use your senses. Do you trust him or do you not trust him? So a lot of times when people have infidelity, it's hard for them to trust again. But like Andy said, because you guys are a product of the United States of America, the government will give you free counseling. Since I would advise you to go get it. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
you want to save your marriage. Flowers is not therapy. Okay.
Right,
Yes,
right.
flowers don't count. It's a nice additive,
Flowers
but it's
don't
not
count.
there.
That's
Huh?
That's very right. I was about to say that's not. I can go.
Mm-mm. Flowers don't count.
no change behavior and a new house, a new car, something along those lines. Then I think about forgiving you after that. But if not,
She
I
said Fiona's Trek's wife. You crazy. Melanada said, sounds like Chrissy would tell. Who are you? Okay, y'all must be talking about something else.
right.
All right, y'all. So basically, her situation is pretty simple. Either she's gonna work on it or she's not gonna work on it. It sounds like he's trying to work on it. So she just needs to be a willing participant. They do have children, so and since girl, he's military. You might want
Right.
to hold to them benefits as long as you can. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Come on. Medical counseling,
hold on
marriage
to them benefits as long
counseling,
as you can,
all of that.
sis. Uh,
It's
You said, why would a court official lie for an unknown person? Yeah, you're right, Melanie. A court official would not lie for an unknown
Right.
person. Now, we do know, like I said, they have been bribed before, but yeah, I don't think this is in the military. Yeah, I don't think she would have enough money to pay the court officials off.
right. No, she don't. She don't. She don't. And
I
it's
mean,
not
she don't have enough sense to know what's going on in their own marriage. Like, how's she gonna pay off a court official?
Right. Lady
And
B Ashley says she's y'all trying it tonight. Stay focused, ladies. Trying it tonight. What you trying, Lady B?
yeah, y'all stay focused. We're gonna stay
stay
focused
focused.
on our craft. That's what we're gonna stay focused on.
You said get okay, 4 kids, and Lupus says get her a good military lawyer to work her benefits into her divorce. Yeah, but we're not gonna speak divorce. We're gonna speak reconciliation. We're not gonna speak divorce into that situation.
No.
Yeah,
We gonna hope that they
she
work
just
it
needs
out.
to figure out what's going
If
on.
it's really worth it, any marriage can sustain long as you've got love,
Man, don't bring
respect,
him. Don't get in this camera.
all of
Change.
that. And change behavior. Yeah, most definitely. Love, respect,
Hmm.
behavior.
Put him down.
Okay, so Tasha, I hope we've helped. I think we've done our public service for the night.
I think we did too.
I think there should be plenty of sisses who got some help. We
We
gave
done learned
out some
to help our
information on
coochies.
angry
Very
vagina.
Yep. Coochie.
Yes, we are
Help
trying to
thyself.
help people who have lost their way and are angry down there. And we've got the discount for you so that you can go ahead and get yourself happy
Yes.
from head to
yeah, no more
toe.
angry bird.
Side out.
What
Get
you
that.
say?
It's not about happy wife, happy life. It's
No.
about happy vajayjay, happy yay So that's how we gonna get it together. You gotta
So,
be
okay, guys. Um, Thank you for joining us today. We had so much fun.
Thank you guys.
Uh, yes, Andy, thank you for joining
It's
us. Kels, get home safe.
I know. Yes, this is my last day in California. I will be back as Chrissy's neighbor tomorrow. So
Really? Oh, because yeah, you live in Houston. Okay. Oh, do I see yeah.
y'all,
Ah,
The cat was waving.
yeah, yeah, because you know he don't like being on camera.
Who, the cat? What does the cat know about being on the camera?
You know, whenever I go live, girl, he removes himself from any area I'm
He's
going.
like,
He said he's not getting ready to be exposed on social media. Best
uh-uh.
he's not getting ready to have it. It's not getting ready to happen.
Look, no cats should be exposed on social media, okay?
No
Keep your
cat,
cat
okay, y'all.
private.
no PUSSYs should be exposed on social media.
$1,000. Put your on
Y'all silly.
Okay,
Keep
y'all.
those cats private.
And we'll do this
Keep them
again.
cats private, Francois.
Mm-hmm.
That's right,
Keep your
y'all.
cat to yourself.
Y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I love
Well,
y'all.
y'all, we thank you
We
so
love
much.
you too, cows.
I was trying to see what you said, Melanated, but I missed it. Cassandra DBO, 4 Kids and Lupus, Riza, Sherry. If I missed your name, sis, I'm sorry. We appreciate y'all. Y'all have really showed up and showed out tonight. You know, at the end of the day, y'all, we need this. We needed this. We needed this distraction, y'all, because I don't know what's getting ready to happen. You know what I'm saying? I know it's going to get better, but you know, a lot of times it get worse before it get better.
Yep.
You know, and Sharice, Ebony, B. Kirkpatrick, all y'all, everybody, Desiree,
Yeah,
y'all
thank you.
stay
Thank
encouraged.
you all for coming through. Everyone who came through. You know how we do. We do this almost every week. I mean, sometimes we take a weekend off because we need to get our rest.
Mm-hmm.
But that being said, don't forget to subscribe to everyone's channel, because you know how we do. We've been doing it and we're going to keep doing it. That we rotate this. So we do this on everyone's channel. So it's been on me and Tasha's channel. Kel's is, part of the team. So it's going to go to Kel's channel probably next week. So if you're not yet subscribed to Sofa Time Talks with Kel's, go ahead and get you some. Go ahead, subscribe to her channel. If you're already subscribed to Tasha and you're not yet subscribed to me, Love Lies and Lace Fronts, this is my channel that we're on tonight. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, if you would please do so, I certainly appreciate it. I post throughout the week. I don't really have a set schedule, but you will get content from me throughout the week. I also do have a vlog channel. Follow me on Instagram. And usually I'm pretty good about updating my Instagram every single day, so you kind of know what's going on. Tasha, when do you post, Tasha? Do you post daily, or you
I
post
try
throughout the
to.
week?
I try to on my cooking channel. I'm gonna start posting more often on there, y'all. Your sis been kind of trifling with it. I ain't gonna even lie, but I'm gonna get better. I'm getting better. Okay.
It's
Andy, make sure you come back and visit us, sis. I know once Kels leave, y'all won't be able. She won't be able to walk down the street. But
y'all know about to be back.
Please make sure little sis gets home tonight. She been
She gonna be back. She gonna be back.
okay.
Kels, make sure you got someone to walk you back to your house. I don't know where if you just came, if you're next door,
Sean,
but
it was.
make sure Andy, make sure she gets home.
I'm gonna get home.
Okay.
Thank you, Sherry. Hey,
Okay.
Okay,
I
y'all.
am.
Okay, y'all. Thank you for coming through.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank y'all for having me.
On the next
Yes, it
vlog.
was fun.
All right.
Be safe and back home, Kels. Thanks, Andy. It was nice meeting you, baby.
Bye.
You got your new friend, sis.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, bye. Take care.